Hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, degenerates, ow, of all ages. Sorry, we'll talk about that ow in a minute. Welcome to this edition of That Fuzzing Rock Show, EMA style. It's coming this weekend, guys. Saturday is the big show. Friday, of course, is the pre-party. We'll get into all that in just a couple of minutes. Welcome to the show, guys. Appreciate you guys stopping in. And let's see. What's up, Chris? How you doing, bud? Shanti, thank you for the stars. Gary Wood, oh, that's cool. What's up, Gary Wood's dad? Big Gary. How you doing? We're here. We're doing a thing, guys. It's Thursday, and I'm suffering through a crappy back injury. My back is killing me. So we may do a little shorter stream tonight. We'll see what happens. See if I'm feeling good or not. We'll see. But somebody who always gets us through, if you know what I mean, is waiting in the background. You ready to come in, homie? Hang out. All right. He gives me the nod. Let's welcome to the show our old friend Ralph Renna. What's up, my friend?
Hi there.
How you doing, bro?
Just chilling. I was like just about to sit down and like, all right, let's skip the news and just go right to a behind the scenes Silence of the Lamb documentary. I don't know, something about Jodie Foster when I was a kid, man. I don't know if you grew up in the 70s and 80s, you know. And then I saw the link. You sent me the link. I'm like, oh, he's going on. Let me get up and I'll go hit the throne.
Come. So, wait, which throne?
I went and hit the throne and then came and sat in this throne and grabbed my Motor Mountain off-road hat because I got a plan for the new year.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to grow my hair again, but I want it to be one of those. And obviously, and I don't know if everyone knows, and I really don't want to get in detail, but like you said, your back's bothering you. And since early mid-December, I started having some health issues, quit smoking weed, diet. And now I'm going to grow my hair because I'm getting rid of this grandpa bod, not dad bod. And I want to just take the hat off someday and just throw my hair all over my bulky 8-pack stomach, chest. We're going back to the Kevin Stone bod. So with all the health things going on, I'm like, you know what? And then my cousin got sick real quick and she's gone now, man. It happened so quick. It scared the living daylights out of me. And then me having some health issues, I was like, you know what? Time for change. And I'm going to do it now. And I started in, mid-December, not 2026.
Absolutely, man. And rest in peace to your cousin. Yeah, of course, my condolences for that.
Yeah, man. And to anyone who didn't think that, or didn't see me at King's Inn, it was because I was with my family those 3 days, man. And Humpy, man, like everybody said it, and I think the only thing we can say about it is that dude and Judy always made you feel like a king, and it's got nothing to do with the bar's name. They always made you feel like family, and that's so. I'm sorry to make it to that, but that looked like well attended. You attended, right?
Yes, I did. Yeah, Christine and I went, and the turnout was unreal, dude. That dude was loved by a bunch of people, and they celebrated his life the right way. You know what I mean? It's one horrible event versus the millions of other good times you have with the dude. So you go, and there was humpy stories going on left and right, and it was good, man. It was a good send off to the dude.
I think it's better than doing a funeral and the whole. I mean, if you're religious, I get it, and I come from a religious family, so it kind of is part of that. But I think when I go, man, just have a party. That's it. Just have a remembrance. Just let a little time pass. Let everybody just soak it in. And then when they're ready, boom, hit them with a party and just no depressing, no crying. Have a band.
I got some.
Wife's looking at me like you're booking your funeral already.
Here, I'll take the heat off you. I'll take the heat off you. You ready?
Go ahead.
Wait till you see what I do to your corpse, bro.
What would you do to my corpse?
Listen, that's all I'm gonna say. Fill in the blanks, guys. That's all I'm gonna
What's
say.
up with this F3 energy drink, man? I see it popping up a lot, man. What,
Dude,
you
they're
slamming it?
so good.
And what do they do? They get you all jacked up, man.
Not really, dude. But like, I mean, they do what energy drinks do. They give you a little bit of pep in your step,
Yep.
But like a lot of the energy drinks are Monsters and Red Bulls. I'm not knocking them. They're
Right.
great,
Right.
But this F3 energy drink is like, it's so smooth. It doesn't have that bitter bite at the end when you drink it. They're so smooth, dude. They're really,
I know
really
what
good.
you mean when you say bitter bite too. Yeah, it's got that, maybe that lime. It's got that limey.
Yeah,
taste.
something sourish, kind of like
some soury. Yeah,
hits you right at the end. But this, I mean, these things are smooth through and through, man. They're really good.
Yeah.
So
Very
yeah,
cool.
we love them.
F9,
What's up, Chuck?
check
Good
them
to
out.
see you, man. Good to see you.
Chuck?
Who else is hanging out? Mr. Bagnoli, good to see you, my friend. Chris is here hanging out. Who else we got? Let's take a peek here. Amy, thank you for swinging by. Aaron, good to see you. Chris, we mentioned already. Oh, we got some people hanging, dude.
Good.
For
Well,
sure.
thank you. I'm just sharing it a bunch too. And if you're seeing the stream, share it, because obviously I jumped on tonight because it's been a while hanging with my boy on the stream. And
it's been a while, dude. It has.
I was just saying today, I did a little interview with Jason Bittner. I'm like, Bittner, can you believe it's 3 years? He's like, I didn't think it was going to continue. He goes, I had to try it for the first year, but you guys did such a good job that you kept me on my toes with the music, that kind of vibe going and conversation we were having. That the second year went even better, and now here we are. It's year number 3, and it's this Saturday.
We're a couple days away, dude. It's crazy, right?
And it's still exciting, like it was when we were like first planning it. And Mike came to us with the idea,
Oh, for sure. Rosemary, good to see you. Billy, I was worried about you, man. I'm glad you stopped in.
What's up,
good
Billy?
To see you, my man. Good to see you. Yeah, dude. Listen, so you got back here behind me, you got year 1, year number wait, how do I do this? Year number 2.
Yep.
And then all the way over against the wall is year number 3, and it's blank right now, brother. But next time you see that guitar on the wall, it's gonna have a bunch of blue signatures all over it.
Yep.
You know how we do.
Yep. I'm kind of just downstairs in the offices. I'm working on it, and I'm not going as extravagant with the lights and the fireworks and the guitars and the autographs like you, but I definitely got some cool memorabilia going up behind me. And the Extreme Music Awards.
And who is, speaking of it, who is this guy right here?
That looks like some dude who I hear that the voice of Kevin Stone will be at the Extreme Music Awards.
Oh shit.
So yeah, I'd like to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely talk about that. We're talking Extreme Music Awards tonight, guys. Let me pull this up right here. Starting right here. And I told you guys weeks in advance, this is a marathon, not a sprint. We have 2 days of unreal music for you guys, starting with the Extreme Music Awards pre-party. Headliners are Ley Lines, Crimson Mask, Incontinence, Faded Line, 1,000 Yard Stare, Banshee, and the Lycan. And listen, guys, this thing, there are very few walk-up tickets left.
Very few. I mean, that was this morning.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So that the bands got bombarded. I just got off the phone with Mike Valeni, and he's like, I think we're going to be sold out by noon tomorrow. So if you're going to get tickets, I guess he'll put out that word if there's even any left at the door tomorrow, because Empire Underground's not as big as Empire Live.
Correct. But listen, guys, if you guys are looking for tickets to this thing, sleep no longer. All right. Get with one of the people in the bands. And if they still have tickets available, get them through them. You save that surcharge by doing that. Not only, you also save for the $5 charge at the door. Like, get these. I'm telling you, these you're not going to get them tomorrow.
Right.
You're not going to get them tomorrow night. It's not happening.
Could try.
Well, you could give it a shot. You maybe
never know. They may squeeze a few extra in. People leave, no reentry, whatever. I usually don't do that though.
You never know.
Yeah, it's actually, we're going to have to call a sellout when it's sold out. So I think you're going to probably just have to look at our socials tomorrow, especially the Extreme Music Awards, Instagram and Facebook, to find out if it's sold out.
For sure. Keep your eyes on it. Len, good evening, man. Good to see you.
Len sends me the weirdest messages, dude. But then again, I like them because I'm fucking weird. And if they knew how you and I talk behind the scenes, I think he gets it. I think he gets it.
I don't think, I think we'd probably be in prison if anybody knew what we were talking about. So listen, that guy, like you said, guys, it's a marathon, not a sprint. That's day one. That's tomorrow night. Empire Underground in Albany, New York. You guys know where it is. And then we switch the calendar. We get the next day going. This is Saturday, and this one's going to be the big show. Capital District Cannabis and Wellness, Raven Events, and Purgatory Tattoo present to you the 2026 Extreme Music Awards. This thing is going to be off the chain.
And we also have another sponsor, Villa Valeni Pub, because they provided the food for us. Came in a little late. With Villa Valeni Pub, 729 Pauling Ave in Troy, a staple in Troy. In fact, the original owner, one of them, they used to be called the Albia Tavern. I don't know if you knew this, but Maureen Stapleton's brother, Brow, owned the place. Remember Maureen Stapleton, the famous actor from the movie Johnny Dangerously?
For sure.
It's crazy the ties that Troy has with these parts. But Villa Valeni Pub Food sponsoring the Extreme Music Awards, Decatur. I mean, Jesse Leach from Kill Switch, our friends Jason Christopher from Prong and Ministry, and Matt Byrne from Hatebreed, or as we nicknamed him by mistake in a meeting the other day, Matt Byrne from Hatebreed. What do we call him? Matt Breed from Heartburn.
Matt Breed from Hatebreed.
We were just talking and we stumbled over our own words. Yeah, Hatebreed, and it's just gonna be cool, man. So cool,
dude. Mike Orlando, Joe. I cannot wait to see Joe Altier. That dude is one of the coolest dudes ever, man.
Amazing singer, and the all-star jam. And we're looking at ending this a little earlier than, because last year I think it was like 12:30 we got out of there. Right,
was very late. Yeah,
very late. So we're looking to be out of the doors probably around 11ish. You never know, a little extra jamming may be going on, but we're going to run the bands in between the awards, and nice set of awards. And as I was talking about earlier, what I wanted to talk about was, it's going to run a little quicker because you're only going to maybe, see me on stage a few times instead of before every award, and my voice will appear through the sound waves, because we didn't know if I was going to be there because I was going through some health issues, right? But I'll be there, and it's going to run a lot quicker, so it's going to run a lot smoother, and you can see that we've learned from the past 2 years and how the third year has gotten better too.
Absolutely, for
production.
Sure.
And we got to shout out to Rich Sorensen, man, for the job he's doing.
That's our homie
and
right there.
Uncle Sam for dragging in all their gear, and Nick Stamus and Jason Bittner and everybody who's been loading in for the past 2 days. I just think there's a lot of work that, and you went down there, and I would have been there, but I was working, and you and Valeni hanging banners on a Wednesday afternoon or Thursday afternoon,
setting the scene, buddy.
Setting it up.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, listen, it's all over but the shouting now, dude. All we got to do is party now.
That's it.
You know what I mean? I mean, the nominations have been done. The judges have made their decisions. The trophies are set. The envelopes are sealed. I got the package the other day from our law firm in New York City. It's called Pfister and More. That's the law firm that we use for the official votes. The judges' tallies went to them. They put them in the envelope. And listen,
isn't it Sister Pfister and More?
No, Pfister and More.
Yeah. I know. I want to just talk about a few other people, because I think this is really where the hype needs to come in. Paul Bearer of Joe Coffee and Sheer Terror, New York hardcore legend. Bill Bodley of Flotsam and Jetsam, as you mentioned. Jesse Leach from Kill Switch Engage, and Matt Byrne from Hatebreed, and Joe Altier. Also, just some of the local guys like Brick by Brick, and the people jamming with Bittner, like Torino and Stamus, and of course Mike Trash.
Yeah.
It's just so much cool stuff. Mike the Enforcer, myself, and Chris Lynch will be there on behalf of WABY. Of course, Brendan and 518 Scene and Art and Radio X. So we're all going to be there, but it's going to be a cool night, man. Craig from Sick of It All. There's so much cool stuff. There's so much cool stuff this year, and weed's legal in New York.
That's right. There's the homie Sicko. What's up, Sicko? Good to see you.
Yeah, what's up, Sicko?
Wilson, look forward to seeing you, brother. We look forward to seeing you on Saturday for sure. Rosemary,
Who's got their
great to
tickets?
see you.
Anybody put in the comments? Do you have your tickets for the Extreme Music Awards?
Yeah, chat. Type in it if you guys got your tickets already. Type in the chat. Put a number 1 if you guys got your tickets
Yeah,
already.
that's all we need. I need to see that.
Let's see who's rocking out this weekend.
What are you looking at? Do you have a combination of YouTube and that Fuzzing Rock Show Facebook?
I got them all over the screens, dude. The comments are flying.
Yeah,
the love's flying in the chat. It's great stuff, man. Another person that we can mention is Sean Cranston.
Absolutely.
Our very own Cran Man.
Yep. Cran Man along with Lauren Baker in cinema.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep. They're going to be presenting the Best Video Award.
I can't wait to see Paul Bear. I really can't. I love that dude.
Twice the night before Christmas.
He is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's good. It's always a good time hanging with Paul, and he's a ball buster. He don't care who you are, man. You're getting it. You're getting.
What's up,
I just go. All right, here you go. Ahead. Here I am. Yeah, he's a good dude. He's an old friend, and definitely Sheer Terror, man. They were a big influence. I went from listening to Led Zeppelin and Rat to Sheer Terror and Carnivore. There was no in between for me. I didn't know about Metallica. I went right from classic rock and hair metal to New York hardcore.
You dove right in, dude.
Yeah, dope. Well, I was forced in. My friends were taking my Rat tapes and throwing them out the window and shoving in the Sheer Terror tape. So I had no choice. So I was, it was cool to become friends with a lot of these guys, after
absolutely.
Shows,
What's up, Myron? Good to see you. Roman Singleton playing in the All-Star Jam as well. Awesome. Look forward to that, dude. Roman's just a straight up dude, man. He's handed unbelievable guitar.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for sure. Jackson, thank you for swinging in. Appreciate you, my man. For sure. And
Gozer nominated for an award. Jackson now singing for Gozer. There's a lot of cool stuff going on this year that wasn't going on. There's a lot of new bands, and we were saying too. What were we saying about the video? The bands are just making videos to be nominated for the Extreme. Right? One band said that to us, yeah, man, we figured we'd make a video so we can get the nomination because not many bands make videos.
Absolutely. That's right.
And that's cool. And they're doing it just for the Extreme Music Awards.com if you need all the info, guys.
Speak of the devil. What's up, Lauren? Looking forward to seeing you in Cran, man. All right.
What up? Hello. Is that Lauren Baker 420 right there? Hello, Lauren.
Sure is. And then there's Cinema right there.
Cinema with an S. Check out their videos on YouTube and Instagram and connect with Cinema.
Great YouTube videos for sure.
And Cran's, he's no slouch. He's no rookie either, man. We were talking about it on the phone the other day about how much work goes into these shows. Now, I was part of people doing festivals, but as far as actually doing the production for something staged, Cran was doing that before I was. He had fashion and comedy shows with music. I thought it was a brilliant idea. It was awesome. Absolutely. And it worked. And there's a lot of work that goes into these shows. Plus, he's directed movies that have played in major theaters and that are on major platforms right now, right up to his last movie, Full Moon Father. So on his own, there's different platforms he's been in, and then a comedian coming up as a kid and a talented musician.
He's an amazing drummer. I still watch Full Moon Fathers to this day. I watch it. I've probably seen it 20 times now.
You got to dig back and watch a movie he did called Soul of the Earth. I thought it was an amazing movie. Great. Yeah. All the movies are great, but that one stuck out in my head too.
Yeah, Soul of the Earth's a good movie for sure. Let's talk about nominees, dude. I mean, we have in this area some of the most amazing talent. And I'm not going to say the best because I'm sure that we would say that they're the best. And then, Austin, Texas will say that they're the best in all these other different places. But let
me stop you there just because you're making me think of this. Hold that thought.
Shoot.
So we do have an awesome scene, and I'll keep it brief. As well as being on the air here in Knoxville, Tennessee, I'm on the air in Wilmington, Delaware. This is a small state, 4 hours south of us, sits in between PA and South Jersey. Everything's close. I don't think they have many local bands in that state. I think you got to go to Jersey or PA. So we're lucky, and we do have an awesome scene. It is one of the best in the East Coast.
The talent we have here it stands out obviously with all these nominations, but and the thing is, dude, it's you can only have a certain amount in each category, and that sucks because so many are deserving of a nom. But unfortunately, we
The
have to kind of
nom.
narrow it
You
down.
call
You
it
know what I
the
mean? We have to narrow it down, and it sucks to do that. But listen, I mean,
Right.
you know, and this is just a tip for next year. Anybody that's in a band and is watching this or within earshot of this, y'all can nominate yourselves. You know what I mean? Like,
It's easy.
get your name in there. Just go to extrememusicawards.com, drop your name in the hat, and see what happens, dude. Because a lot of, and I don't want to say it's overlooked, but like, I hear every year, I know I'll hear it again this year. It'll be, my band should have been nominated. And I say the same thing every time. Well, did you nominate yourselves?
Right.
Well, no, I didn't know we could do that yet. Yes, you can.
Yes,
Absolutely, you can. Absolutely.
Right.
You can.
Get our attention. I mean, I'm going to say that a lot of because when it comes down to it and we have how many votes come in online, we can pretty much tell what's bullshit and what's not. I think when it came down to the 5 of us, when I say Fuzz, Ralph, Brendan, Artie, and Mike Valeni, all 5 of us got a say in those last 5 votes.
Yep.
I think 3, 4 out of 5 of us were going new blood. I like that. They're in.
Yep.
And we would be the deciding factor on some of them because, okay, these guys deserve it. These guys are working hard, and we're all paying attention. You're doing interviews. Brendan's covering. Artie's covering. Mike's
Absolutely.
booking. I'm playing him on the radio. We know who's who. And there's a lot of new blood in this year's that kind of bumped out some of the old blood from last year who didn't have as many nominations,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
So, the fairest way we could do this, and then our judges just take it over from there and decide.
Now, I have probably the best job for this whole thing. And this is just me, loving the drama, quote unquote, of it all. But I get to see the judges' choices and I get to work on tallying them up and stuff like that. And let me tell you something. Last year was close as far as competition goes and judges. This year, the third year has been the closest we've ever had. Some of these were decided by one vote.
Yeah, they were. There was a couple. I remember pulling a quarter out of my pocket and flipping it and going, fuck it. This is the only way we're going to be able to do this.
Right.
It's the fairest way. Heads or tails, win or lose. That's who's the winner. And I think it was one this year. I think last year we had a coin flip twice.
We had one. Yeah. We had one this year that was one. Yeah. It was one.
Yeah, we had one
this year. Yep. And it was, some of these were decided by one vote. It's crazy. Yep. Let's talk about, you got time to go through the list. Let's talk about who's
but let's just remember RavenEventsNY.com, Capital District Cannabis and Wellness, Villa Valeni Pub, and Purgatory Tattoo. If it weren't for these top tier sponsors, this wouldn't be at the level it is this year. Of course, we can't forget Chewing the Rag and Terrault Cabinets and Bull and Bee and Tattoo Removery and Josh Mosh and
American Shooter
Supply,
Electroleaf.
And Electroleaf, right? Those sponsors all come in and thank you so much.
Over at Studios,
we appreciate you.
Was another big help to us. Helderberg Meadworks there since the beginning. Chrome Food and Spirits. Still supporting the scene.
And Munzie Rishi and Skateboard Marketing. These guys are traveling in from Long Island, Jersey, Poughkeepsie. These guys are coming in from California, Massachusetts, all over the United States. Tomorrow, these guys are all coming in because they got to rehearse. 100%. They got a special secret rehearsal going on. It's cool.
That's right. And listen, a couple more shout outs to Uncle Sam, dude. Third year in a row, they're going to be warming you guys up the way they do it best. It's I always forget the anagram and I have to figure it out. Slayer, Anthrax, Metallica, Megadeth.
Yeah, whatever. Metallica, Megadeth?
I don't know which order it's in.
I was trying to type it out today on Facebook, and
the double M's.
I'm put Metallica last. They're the biggest one. They don't need to be first.
They always come in and start us off the right way.
Yeah.
And huge shout out to Jason Bittner for this All-Star Jam. He works hard putting this together.
We're keeping a lot of that stuff under wraps, and tomorrow
100%.
You need to get there at 6 or by 6 to see Uncle Sam and Boom bam, bing. We're going to go right into the award show.
Yes,
We're going to
sir.
do a handful of awards, and then Bittner's going to play a set, 5-6 tunes back into the awards. And if you don't get there on time, you're going to miss some of this really cool tributes and stuff they have. And I'm not going to let anything else go because I saw the set list today. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. And
Banging out 7 tunes. I'm like, whoa.
So if you think about past years, the past 2 years that we've had this, and again this year, if you guys are missing this show, you are missing seeing people that will possibly never be on stage together again. The combinations that roll through that stage, and they switch a lot of people in and out. You know what I mean? You're never going to see these combinations again.
Well,
you know?
And then what happens is some of these guys aren't even involved in the jam, and they just walk up on stage and start getting involved. And that's where the magic happens. And that's what I saw happen last year with a few like Hoya and Ezek and Danny Diablo, all these guys that really weren't involved in the jam, but were like, I'm grabbing that mic.
Yeah, I'm going in
here and sing Leeway. I want to do this. And that's kind of what's going to happen too. I can see a lot of that improv coming in, tomorrow.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
And Saturday, So there's going to be a lot of magic happening, tomorrow at the Underground too.
Dude, like I keep saying, man, it's a marathon, not a sprint, guys. You got to eat your Wheaties, do your crunches, your crunches.
No bullshit. 1% milk. We want whole milk. Please get the bone strong.
Hydrate. Take your Flintstones chewables.
Yes. Flintstones chewables, dude. Do you remember those? Do they actually do us any good? Or they just fuck us up? I've got to look into that.
No, I think they do us good.
Do they still make those? Because I used to eat them like candy. Yes, I used to put them in Pez.
You know what? They make them in gummy form now.
Do they really? Flintstones?
Yep.
The Flintstones gummies?
They have Flintstones chewables and Flintstones gummies.
Because I'll still eat a THC edible once in a while. Just try to quit the smoking thing.
There it is.
Do they have Flintstones THC edibles?
I'm sure somebody probably did it.
We're getting a little off track now. Sorry.
True story. All right. So we've talked about a bunch of different things for the music awards. Let's talk about the real reason why we're here, guys. We are going to talk about some of the nominees that we have for this year. It's unbelievable. This whole thing started because these guys weren't getting their true due as far as being recognized for the genre that they're in. They were getting miscategorized. They were just basically being omitted even, So this whole thing kind of was born out of, well, we're going to do it then. We're going to show them that we give a shit. And here we are 3 years into it now and still going stronger than ever, I would think. But Matt Smith, good to see you, my friend. Paulie Ruckwood hanging out. Good to see you, Paul.
Hello, Thank Uncle Paul.
Chelsea, thanks for swinging in. Daniel, good to see you. Tay, Luana, Brian Kavanaugh, Steve, Rick. Bunch of people hanging out tonight, dude.
And that's another cool thing, man. Like Paul Ruckwood, Kavanaugh, and all these other people that are going to be there, Bittner and Valinian and Trash and Nick Miller. Like those are dudes like I've been hanging with, and you've been hanging with since 1989.
Yeah, dude.
88. Yeah. I mean, these dudes, we all have history together, man. And I was saying to Bittner today, for us to be able to still be working on things like this is like, there's no paycheck tied to this. There's none of it. It's all for the good of the scene and
100%.
And how good we feel at the end of the night that we actually fucking did it another year. Because that feeling's still here with me.
Two of the best feelings I think I get out of this are, there's a bunch, believe me, there's a bunch of really good feelings about this. Two of the best feelings is the 5 of you guys, the 4 of you guys, I should say. Mm-hmm. You, Mike, Artie, Brendan, end of the night, high fiving. We fucking did it, boys,
we fucking did it. We fucking did it. And then you roll into February, and then they got their Listen Up Awards, man. It's another extension of what we do. And that's why Art's involved with us, because he was like the originator of doing it. We were like, we're going to do all metal though. And he's like, I'm in.
Yep.
Cool.
There you go.
Yeah.
And another great feeling is to see our local talent, our guys winning the awards and being handed it to them by people that they grew up admiring, sometimes
Yeah.
even inspired by these
Yeah.
guys. And it's just like, here's your award, bro. It's like, damn, dude. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yep.
Ellefson handing off a best bassist award. Like, you know, you can't beat that, dude. That's
And their
just
attitudes were super, super awesome. It was not 1 second of fucking fake on that stage for the
No
past 2
ego.
years,
There
and I
was-
don't see that happening. I think we keep the fake out of the building.
yeah, there's no
That's why there's
egos
returns
involved,
like
which is-
Matt Byrne and Joe Altier. They're real people. We want them,
yeah,
certain
absolutely.
key parts to come back, you know?
Here's another thing, and this might even be the biggest one for me, is that we go out on stage first. We welcome everybody to the awards, and you look out in the crowd, and this goes for all night long. You look out in the crowd, everybody's high-fiving each other. They're supporting the fucking scene, dude. They're like, that's one of the best feelings ever, is to see that. Like, even people that didn't win in the same category as the ones that won are hugging the ones that won, high-fiving them, and like,
I don't see any jealousy, man, ever.
nothing.
No,
Nothing.
I think even if they lose and they were in that category, they're like, you deserve it, man. High five. Way to go.
I don't think I've heard one time, oh, we should have won that.
No,
I
I haven't
haven't
heard
heard
that
that one
once. No.
Not one time.
And we
Which
did
is
what we
amazing.
do. We did 2 years. We did over almost 50 awards, and this year it's a lot less, a little less. We did almost 50, you know, and not once did we hear any kind of jealousy or shit talking.
Yeah, we're at 19 awards this year. We kind of combine a couple of couple categories because they were real close, and you know, and they're in the same category together. But other than that, there's a pretty vast thing. Let's talk about the first one.
Go ahead.
Best Death in Black Metal. We got 4 nominees. What's up, Cass? Good to see you. We got 4 nominees: Morticide, Tyrannize, Intrusive, and Invoke Thy Wrath, dude. I mean, 4 powerhouses there, to be honest with you. And this one was fairly close. This one.
Yeah. And Scott Severia from Dysentery, who's also, you know, been in bands like Tentacles. Rumor has it he used to front a band called Street Sweeper with members of Skinless, and I heard some dude Ralph Alam Aleikum was making appearances. But anyway, there's some history with that dude too. So to kick the show off with a local dude who, in my mind, even though he's a good friend, a fellow Troy boy, he's a fucking death metal legend in my eyes, you know. So to bring, it's like having Skinless last year, having Scott Severia there to kick the night off and give away that first award. That's us showing, hey, all right, it doesn't have to be the big guy, but this guy's pretty big, man. You should know who he is, you know?
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
Your next category is going to be Best Doom Stoner.
Thank you, Tay.
You got let's see, Gozer, Black Tongue Reverend, Jupiter Queen, and Sons of Eden, all 4, and again, strong offerings. Yep. And our friends from CDCW are going to give that award away. Should be good. I lost my list. I'm sorry. Best Power Prague. This one was tight, very tight. Phoenix and the Raven, Deveria, Out of My Head, Psychomanium. I mean, there's not one category in this thing that you can't say they're all well deserved.
So read those again. Deveria, Psychomanium. What else was it?
Phoenix and the Raven, Deveria, Out of My Head, and Psychomanium.
And they all got new records out too, or singles. And the Deveria record, I just went through and I played sometimes I don't get a chance to jam the whole thing. This week I put the whole record in. I listened to it. Whoa. Phoenix and the Raven EP, whole thing. You know, and I've been sitting on these for a while and just picking tunes out and playing them, man. But when you listen to the whole record and then you see how amazing a band can be, and then they get up and do the Uncle Sam thing too, it's a tight. I forgot all the winners already. I know that I had to look and see some of them, but I kind of just try to zone out of it and forget because I don't remember who won. Because when we're doing the production and getting everything ready, I'm seeing that list. I'm not paying attention anymore. I don't even know who's who anymore. I'm gonna see that for the first time and go, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's nice getting your surprises there. You know?
Yeah. I want to be surprised, but I have to kind of know some things to give the show. You know, like Rich and I get everything ready.
Yeah, necessary evil, absolutely.
Yeah.
Best thrash: Skull Mason, Vexus, Enderman, Hate the Adversary.
Remember we did the stream to announce all of the nominees,
Absolutely.
and I was like Vexus, and we were all saying our own version of how this. It's Vexus, right? How do you say it? Vexus.
Vexus, yeah.
Vexus, yeah, no, it is. But they actually made fun of. I think it was more poking fun at me, which I love it. Go ahead, dude. Go ahead. I'll have the microphone on Saturday. But anyway, yeah, it was funny. Their promo video poked fun at me. We were all different. We were all pronouncing their name differently.
Well, there's an even a bigger name that we can't pronounce correctly, and everybody says it wrong. We'll get to that in a little while, though.
Okay,
we'll get to that in a little while. Deathcore, Alter. Oh, geez, I almost read it wrong. Alter, Kill Count, Assault on the Living, and Unbound.
Yeah, good bands, man.
All good bands.
I kind of got a favorite in there. That Kill Count, man. These tracks are sticking in my head. Playing them on the show.
Strong band.
Yeah, absolutely. Strong band. Again, I forgot who won, but best of luck to all the nominees.
Well, I'm not telling you.
I'm not. Don't tell me. I forgot already. I don't want to know.
Metalcore. These are some heavy ones too. The Lycan, At Light's Wake, Concrete, and Oakheart.
Yeah.
All 4 strong ones. Then Punk Ska, Vintry Hill, Trauma School, Brother T and the Boys. Uncle Frank Says No.
I think it's good. I think it's a good mix.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely. If Brother T brings those chickens tomorrow night, I want them confiscated, and I want you to bring them right to the stage to me. There will be no rubber chickens in the building tomorrow night, Brother T.
You gonna behead the chickens?
I'm just teasing. I said to Todd ED, I sent him a message. I'm like, no chickens on Saturday. And he's like, dude, I'm just the drummer. That's Brother T. I said, no chickens on Saturday. I don't want to ruin anybody's good time, but I don't want to listen to chickens squawking all night long either.
I hear you there, dude. Hardcore band, dude. Best hardcore.
We got a lot of them here.
Yeah. Faded Line, Violent by Design, Halo Bite, Tied by Fate.
Some new blood in there. Tied by Fate. Not so new blood, but new name to the Extreme Music Awards.
Absolutely.
Halo Bite. The females, of course, Halo Bite, female fronted. Couple females in Tied by Fate. I love it to see the girls getting out there and doing their thing.
Rosemary, tiaras are definitely allowed.
Hi, Rosemary.
Beatdown band. Torn Out, Assault on the Living, 1050 Nightmare, Evil Mind. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it now, man. I mean, just a terrible thing happened with Mr. Bullard, Brian Bullard. Rest in peace.
R.I.P., brother.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Don't think that we didn't recognize that. There's just so much.
Yeah, that was
so much death around us. And we were talking about this the other day and we talked about it the first year and we talked about it the second year. We lose so many people every year.
100%.
There's no possible way that we can get on that stage and put enough people on that video screen.
What's up, Chris?
To remember everybody, because we are going to forget.
Yeah.
So don't think we don't forget or recognize along the way. And I don't want the Extreme Music Awards to turn into a big memorial because we're going to forget somebody and we're going to hurt someone bad. And I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Exactly. In memoriams
and Brendan agree with us on
absolutely.
That too.
I was actually talking to Lenny about this the other day, and it's just, I mean, we would love nothing more than to recognize those who are no longer with us that were, very heavy into the scene. But if you do it just by, either a pen stroke or you omit somebody accidentally,
you're going
makes you look bad. It's just
you're going to forget somebody because they may have died too. We did it the first year. We were making a list.
Yep.
And we were like, well, what about this one? Yup. And then Valenti called me the next day. He's like, I just thought of 13 more. I'm like, I just thought of 10 more. And then we started to compile the lists, and you were like, well, what about A, B, C, D? And we were like, we can't do this. We're going to forget somebody. So just let it be known that we are just as affected by Brian passing away, Humpy, because Brian coming to Last Call shows when I was in Last Call and Black John Wayne, or going to see Black John Wayne's other band, Hollow Point. You know, I don't forget those people. The singer from Tyrannize being up front at every Last Call show. He's still with us, of course, but I don't forget these people, man.
Right.
I know who was there and who was supporting me and grabbing my flyers. And when they go, sometimes we may not make a post about it, but we know, and we're praying for those around them.
100%, man. Absolutely. So, yeah, I didn't mean to bring us down, but
no, we had to talk about that. I think that was a big, some people have been bringing, you guys should do a tribute to every, don't think, you know, if we don't, you know, we know now, and you know how we feel.
It definitely doesn't fall on deaf ears, guys. We understand that, you know, we've lost some greats, and it's unfortunately, it's just a life thing. It's going to keep happening, but you can't, you know, I'd be mortified if we did do one and mistakenly forgot somebody, or just accidentally
someone you loved, or someone that you thought was a key player in the music scene.
Absolutely.
Because who's it fall on? It falls on us. So just let it be known. We recognize, but all at once may be a disaster for us. So,
and I guarantee you guys will feel all their spirits in that building. On Saturday night, even Friday night, you know, getting the party started, you know, for sure. Let's talk about hardcore punk band, best hardcore punk band. We got Halo Bite, Zombie Giuliani. I love that name, by the way.
Zombie Giuliani,
Spirit Killer, and Blast Craze. Another tight battle on that one.
Well, Blast Craze, awesome band.
Yep.
Goes back to a band called Amphetamine Army, ties to that band. The Johnstown, Gloversville area, ties to another band called Totally Gnarly. And then, you know, 3 of those dudes started this band. I love it. Zombie Giuliani and Halo Bite, no strangers to the scene, but new to the Extreme Music Awards. And there's one more in there you had too. What was the other band?
Spirit Killer?
Spirit Killer.
Yep.
Members of Wrath. Wrath was one of the early bands that I played with at the QE2. Members of Endicott. I mean, and the list goes on and on. So these guys are no new players to the scene. They're
100%, dude.
Yeah,
absolutely.
They're legends.
Yeah, Tony, looking forward to seeing you too, bro. For sure. It's been a long time. Faux show. Who else did we miss here? Did we miss anybody else? Jake Roberts. Good to see you, my man. Thanks for swinging in. Daniel. Good to see you as well, my friend. Mark Jones. Good to see you.
Daniel, my brother.
Jim, Matt. Good to see you guys. All right. Moving on, buddy. Video of the year. This one's a tough one. Another tight race for sure. AI, Phoenix and the Raven, Unborn from the Lycan, Without Me, Vintry Hill, and Ghost of Me from Out of My Head.
Yep.
All great videos, dude. For sure. And then there's this one. This is the one category that I think it's different in all the other categories for one reason. It's because it has 5 nominees instead of 4.
Now, why did we do this? Because we were like, fuck it.
We did that because there was a tie.
It was a tie. That's what it was. We couldn't flip a coin on it, right?
And it was a 3-way tie. And it's easy when it's a 2-way tie. It's like, you know, the top 2 and then these 2 are in. But it was the top 2 and then these 3, and we're like,
so
how are we going to decide that tiebreaker?
Right.
You know what I mean? So instead, we just said, you know what? Fuck it. It's our show. We do what we want.
We do what we want. Catch me outside.
We're putting 5 in there, and none of these albums are slackers.
No.
So we had to put them in.
Yeah.
So it's Phoenix and the Ravens, Burdens Inside, Deveria's The Final Hour, 1,000-Yard Stairs, Throne of Decay, Vintry Hill with Honor Society, and Psychomaniums For All Time.
I gotta say, man, I already gave Deveria the props. Phoenix and the Raven the props, right? But that 1,000-Yard Stare record is another one that I finally sat down after having for a while and just soaked it in and was like, gotta listen to these records and EPs all the way through. Listening to one
finish.
tune or watching a video ain't enough for me, man, because it was album. Like I like albums. If I'm not sold on the album, I'm not like a one tune, two tune. I like the record, man. And the 1,000 yard stare that stuck out for me because I just recently was spinning it.
Yeah, it's a great album for sure. Lifetime achievement, dude.
Yeah.
These are guys that have been around the block several times, and they know that. Listen, they've had their finger on the pulse of this scene for God. A lot of these guys are looking at 30 years. You know, Chuck Woodard, Derek Polcare, Mark Garrett, and Dwayne Beer.
Now, Derek Polcare is Deeks.
Deeks,
right? If anyone knows the scene, you know Deeks.
That's right.
I don't even think, like, I might have known maybe back in the 90s his real name, but I forgot because I called him Deeks so much. It's like you don't know Dog Ball's real name because you call him Dog Ball so much.
Right.
Deeks plays in a band with Dog Balls, right? With Driven by Rage.
Yeah.
Deeks has been around forever, man. Way back to the Symptom Hate days with Bittner and Tom Kelly from Crimson Mask.
Yep.
You know, so we have some history with these dudes. To see these names pop up on the list were cool too, man. Well-deserved nominations.
Mark Garrett's daughter will be there. Awesome.
Cool.
We wish Mark all the luck in the world
for
this award, and you know it's going to be a great night. It's going to be a great night start to finish, guys.
Yep.
But some of these awards where you start getting into like the personal thing, where it's like when you get into best bassist and vocalists and all that, we'll talk about that in a minute. But that's just like a little individual spotlights are fucking killer, dude. Best new band is the next category. That is the Lycan, Caicos, Sons of Eden, and Skull Mason. New blood, man. New blood coming in.
Skull Mason's pretty cool too. They just dropped another single, I think, this week, and we played 2 tracks a few weeks ago. You can catch it on our website. It's still up there, but yeah, I like to see the new blood coming in, and I love fast hardcore and punk, but when I like thrash bands too, because it's got the same kind of feel and vibe. And Skull Mason definitely falling into that thrashy area. But they're the new guys too.
Yeah. And if anybody thinks that, you know, the scene may be lacking or it may be starting to die down or whatever,
nope.
This category, best new band, was the tightest vote-wise that we've had in this year.
Yep.
The tightest. And those are fun to watch too, because it's like, you know, you start getting the votes in and it's like, ooh, like it's close, you know?
Yeah.
So I get a kick out of that for sure. Best veteran band. These guys have been around a little while, you know, it's, 10 years plus in the scene.
Yep.
Is the criteria for that. 1,000 Yard Stare,
yep.
Tear in Eyes, Crimson Mask, Trauma School Dropouts.
Yep.
All solid offerings. I love saying that. All solid offerings, my friends.
Solid offerings from the Black Book of Metal.
That's right.
Made out of leather, spikes, and steel.
Yeah, we get Dustin, congratulations on your nomination, bro.
Yes, Dustin. Well deserved. Dustin shared stages with these dudes. Traumacide. Oregon Harvest, Assault on the Living, and many other bands, side projects. Dustin's always been a major player in the scene, major supporter, again, of Last Call. I'll never forget that. It always goes back to they were supporters of mine, and I became supporters of theirs. That's how the scene works, man. I don't get out as much anymore. I'm trying. This Extreme Music Awards helps me catch up on who's who in the extreme world, because I don't play in a metal band anymore, you know?
What about what was that other band you were in?
The other band, Black John Wayne,
there Politics, it is.
Contraband. No, yeah,
we can stop right at Black John Wayne. But listen, politics is definitely worthy of being mentioned. But you know exactly what I was trying to get at.
I never had. I had a blast with all those bands, man. And for me, those 3 bands, I share the stage with not just people in bands. I mean, a couple dudes were brought into the family, but for the majority of those 3 bands, those were my best friends, man. Playing music. That's the best part about being in a band. You're in a band with your boys. You're making fucking music. You're smoking doobies, drinking beers. You're dating girls. hopefully catching a Hummer in the back of the van.
Just a quick one.
Just a quick one, because who lasts long anymore at this age?
Not back in the day. Back in the day, we didn't last long either.
Yeah, just a quick one's fine.
Absolutely.
But that's what it's all about, man. But we're getting older now.
For sure.
And I'm so happy to see people like Dustin and Dan Young from 1,000 Yard Stare, who are still in bands and still doing their thing. The resurgence of bands like Straight Jacket and Cutthroat and Wartime Manor and Stigmata. Hint, hint. More to come.
Yeah, we'll just clear that throat.
Where were we on that list? Were we done?
We're looking at the spotlights. All right. Okay. I love these. These are really cool to see individuals of these bands kind of getting their flowers. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We're starting off with best bassist. All right.
Yep.
Marvin Veeder from Deveria, Dylan Baldwin Delaney from Horsegrave, Jay Vandervoort, Ice Queen, Steve Faith. I think it's Faith, but it's Faith. Steve, you know I don't like you anyways. I'm not purposely trying to screw up your name, Steve, for sure.
Jay Vandervoort. So Jay Vandervoort, old friend, Burning Human, bass player from Burning Human with Bittner, side project of Stigmata, bass player for Final Sleep. Been in numerous other bands too, in a new band too. I'm drawing a blank on it, but yeah, Ice Queen, current. Listened to the whole record a few months back. Amazing. Good Veeder. We know how awesome he's going to be. 6 p.m. He's kicking off the show with Uncle Sam, his other band, Deveria. And the other guys on the list. Just amazing. Everybody is just amazing.
I don't have the graphic up here anymore, but we made a Fuck Veeder t-shirt, of course. Yeah. And it sold pretty well, too.
I think even his students feel that way, don't they?
His students bought shirts, bro.
Did they?
Absolutely.
His students wear Fuck Veeder suits.
I even made an exception, and I edited it so it was like F * K Veeder, so they could at least wear it and not get in trouble.
Sit in the front row. Oh, that's great.
They did sell. They did sell.
Can we get like 20 Veeder shirts or banner, and we just have the whole front row at the awards hold the Fuck Veeder banner up? Would that make him mad, or would it probably drive him? He would love that. He'd be like, "Look at this."
Well, when
like trying to make fun of him, and he would turn it around on us and totally screw us over, and we'd be like, "Fuck, we can't get this dude."
Dude, when we first came up with the idea, it was me and his drummer, which was funny, So his drummer designed the logo for the Fuck Veeder shirt, and I asked him, like, "Would you be mad?" He's like, "Absolutely not." He's like, "I'd be mad if you didn't do it."
Right.
You know what I mean? So it was cool. But those
good attitudes too. That's the main thing.
100%.
Yeah.
100% for sure. So good luck to all those guys. And by the way, guys, you guys can save your instant messages to Steve. Steve knows I'm just fucking with him. I love the dude. I just fucking
these dudes are talking. Yo, Renan was talking mad shit about you, dude.
I constantly
believe me, dude. Anything we say on this stream, we know is going to get back to him. Oh, and absolutely. he can dish it right back to me.
He does.
I'm not going to say too much, because he's going to throw it right back at me when I see him Saturday night.
100%, absolutely.
We're all friends. Go ahead, rat us out.
That's all it is. That's right.
Get stitches.
Best guitarist, dude. Listen to the lineup for the nominees for the
noodlers.
Best guitarist.
Shredders, noodlers, chuggers.
Roman Singleton from Deveria. Nick Stamos from Caicos.
Yep.
Gary Wood from the Phoenix and the Raven, and Ben Weaver from the Lycan, dude.
That's a tight
solid
race right there.
Rock solid. It was tight down to the end. It was definitely tight down to the end.
You get to find out who's who this Saturday night at Empire Live. Who will walk away with the Extreme Music Award?
With
the horns. There it is. I see it up there, over there.
We got 2 more categories. We got Best Drummer.
Yep.
Brandon Weaver from the Phoenix and the Raven, Jack Labate from the Lycan, John Susky of Deveria, and Phil Shannon from Balor and Violent by Design.
Yep. They're all solid drummers too.
Oh, I mean, some of the best timekeepers in the area.
And this is something that if one guy had more votes, we might have to go, nah, dude's not that good of a drummer, man.
No,
because we all know, we're all you're a drummer. We're all musicians, all 5 of us. Mike, Fuzz, Ralph, Brendan, Art. We're all musicians. Your band is only as good as your drummer is.
I want to talk about this comment for a minute, Paul. This is Paulie Ruckwood. He said that's what was great about Hen. Speaking about Henry McFerrin, one of my dear friends and missed dearly in this scene by many, for sure. He supported every band he could. He had many bands warm up China White. I'm going to give you a quick story, Ralph, if you'll indulge me real quick.
Go ahead.
I was in a band with Chris Jacobson called Lost Reality, and we were doing a show at Bishop Gibbons High School, right?
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like a disaster.
It was not. This is actually a pretty heartfelt story.
Okay,
so
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ruin it.
Oh, no, you didn't ruin it at all. No, for sure.
Go ahead.
So Chris and I went to Adirondack Strings, and we talked to Henry. We're like, listen, man, like we need an opener for us because we're doing this show at Bishop Gibbons. And he goes, we'll do it. We're like,
China White?
Yeah. We're like, you guys are like headlining band. Like, he goes, nah, man, we'd be honored to open up for you guys.
That's awesome.
Dude, I'm even, my hair's starting to stand up on my arms right now.
Mine is right
like,
now. My hair's standing up other places too, but
just a cool guy.
Yeah.
Supported the scene. He gave lessons to most of these guys that we're talking about. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's tough to find somebody that doesn't have a Henry from China White story, or a Sean for that matter, even a freaking Paulie Ruckwood story. You know, I mean, it's just, that was definitely one of the bands in the area that, like, they were solid offering. I'll use it again. Solid offering.
Did they open the show for you?
They sure did.
That's awesome.
Absolutely did.
Thank you, Henry.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for your accomplishments. Thank you for your contributions to the scene, and thanks for making just a ton of great guitar players here, because if they didn't have guitar lessons with you, this scene would suck. Really, though, I mean, how many people? I mean, Nick Stamos too. I mean, these guys were all his teachers. And these guys everybody jammed with him.
Absolutely, 100%. And the final category, dude, best vocalist. This was a tough one for sure, but I mean, again, all solid people. Jackson Tollerton of Gozer, Ben Kerner from the Phoenix and the Raven, Chuck Woodard from Deveria, and this is the name I was referring to earlier that nobody seems to know how to pronounce. I'm going to do the best I can with it. Alex Romanidakis from the
Romanidakis. Romanidakis. Is that how you say it? Or Dakis or Dickus?
Romanidakis.
Romanidakis. And Alex is also our man who helped us create the original trophies, right?
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely.
Right. Okay.
Yep. And Alex, so when I see you at the awards, dude, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to pull me aside and I want you to teach me how to say your last name. Please. Please. Because I keep screwing it up every time I say it.
It really sucks. Because how many times have we gone on the radio? How many times do I still go on the radio or you come on a stream and we say a band's name, or we say a band's even being corrected by the Cavalera brothers.
Yeah.
You know,
the Cavalera brothers.
Cavalera or Cavalera?
I'm just I messed
right. I said it Cavalera.
That's correct.
But it's Cavalera.
Oh, it is.
Well, I don't know. One or the other.
I would have been wrong too.
I always think you're right with it. And Romanidakis, I don't know, man. That's
you got it.
Tough one, dude.
Yeah.
Romanidakis.
Yeah.
But I was saying it wrong. I was saying it with an I, and it's with an A, even though it may be spelled with an AI or whatever.
And that's all our categories, all 19, bro. All 19 categories, all going to be decided this coming Saturday. Empire Live in Albany, New York. You guys know where it's at.
You have one day left to save a few bucks and go down to the box office tomorrow between noon and 4 p.m. Okay, to go get those tickets. And then I don't know if you're going to be able to purchase them at the pre-party. I guess we'll put a post out to definitely let you know that, because I'm just thinking of it now. But go to the box office, grab your tickets for Saturday night. If you want tickets for the pre-party, then you're going to have to see one of the local bands playing who might still have tickets left. Again, check the socials tomorrow. Check these streams. Fuzz and I will put comments up to let you know if they're in fact sold out.
I believe I saw a post from Mike today, and I'm going to look real quick to see if I can pull it up fast. Lenny, God, I need a producer.
What do you need now?
Okay. He said, tomorrow I will be at the door. EMA Saturday tickets, limited amount, brick by brick tickets, VIP sponsor and nominee passes can be picked up tomorrow night at the door of the pre-party. So he will have Saturday tickets. Yeah, he's going to be a
sell out.
busy
So
boy.
tomorrow's probably going to sell out quick. All right.
Yes.
As far as having enough tickets to get whoever needs to get through because think about it. 300, 400 people coming through the door Saturday nights are nominees and presenters and playing and part of the show. So we have a limited amount of tickets to sell now for the upstairs for the show.
Correct.
And from what I heard today, tickets were moving pretty fast. Are we going to sell out? We're going to be close to it on Saturday, but don't get shut out. And like I said, Uncle Sam worked hard. Go thank them yourselves. 6:00. They hit the stage. My name's Ralph Renna, and I got to go sit on the toilet. Over there?
Well, I don't know. Somewhere. You got to be a toilet somewhere.
All right. We'll see you at the Extreme Music Awards. Thank you very much.
Thanks for swinging in, bro. I appreciate you. There it is. Ralph, thanks for swinging in. Appreciate you, man. All right. We're going to put a big button on this deal tonight. We're going to do some You Posted It, guys. Do me a favor, and Shantae knows best. She'll tell you. Single file. Everybody, no pushing, no running, no shoving. You guys know the deal. We're going to do up some You Posted It real quick, and then we're going to get out of here because I got a long weekend to plan for, and my back is fucking killing me. All right? So let's get it started. You Posted It for this week. We'll run through them quick. Here we go. When you open our nightstand drawer, it's a fine selection you got there. There it is. Now, some of these could be repeats, guys. I'm not promising nothing. They could be repeats. I haven't been at all with it, so remember that, all right? Next one. I broke my leg in 3 places. Well, then don't go to those places. Well, that's pretty self-explanatory. If you break your leg in 3 places, don't go to those 3 places. Easy enough. You guys know the deal. These are You Posted It. You guys put them on Facebook. I bring them here and share them with you. That's what we do. All right. Next one. When you send him a vid of you diddling your hairy beaver and he threatens to report you for violence to animals. Ouch. That's rough. That is rough. That is definitely rough for sure. Oh, God. Let's see what Ronald McDonald's up to. Me looking at the pictures I took of her with my McNuggets in her mouth. You McNasty bitch. Oh, my Lord. Ronald, you are filthy. Next one. Oh, not a mom one. Here we go. First, really? Within the first 5? All right. When I tell your mom to wear something classy in there, I love... Whoa. You guys can read it. I'm not going to. Oh, man. All right, I'm having a spasm in my back. This ain't good. Live on stream, too. All right. Next one. Here we go. Damn. When she has just the right amount of yeast infection and period blood to be your little cheesecake. Oh, it's hard to laugh and be in pain at the same freaking time. Jeez Louise. All right, guys, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call it right now because I'm having the worst time with this back right now. All right. So we're going to end it there. I gave you 6. That's all I could get through. I tried. I failed. That's how it rolls, man. I'm so sorry, guys, but I'm hurting pretty bad. So if I'm going to be in fighting shape to get there tomorrow and Saturday, I got to do my thing. You know what I mean? Go and take a hot shower. Have El Scorcho kick me in the back several times. You know how it goes. But we're going to call it. Yeah, I'm hurting. Yeah, I know, Rick. I'm hurting, bro. It sucks, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? So we're going to call it right here, guys. I'm going to end the stream. Unfortunately, I got to do it a little bit early. But I'm telling you right now, do what you got to do. Talk to the bands. They still have some tickets available. Some bands are sold out. All right. Pre-party. Extreme Music Awards 2026, Empire Underground on January 16th. That's tomorrow evening. All right. Ley Lines, Crimson Mask, Incontinence, Faded Line, 1,000 Yard Stare, Banshee, and the Lycan. Get there. This is going to warm you up for the big show, which is on Saturday, the 17th. It's coming, guys. Can't stop it now. Capital District Cannabis and Wellness Raven Events and Purgatory Tattoo presents you the Extreme Music Awards 2026. Ton of celebrity presenters, ton of local talent getting their flowers for this year. So make sure you guys get there. You can pick up tickets tomorrow night at the door to pre-party. You guys can get them online. You guys can stop down the box office tomorrow, grab your tickets, do what you got to do, but make sure you get there. You ain't going to want to miss this. That all-star jam that Bittner's putting on is unreal. You're going to see people that you'll never see again on stage together probably. All right? I'm just telling you now, that's your warning. You've been warned. Get there. I need to see you guys on Friday and Saturday nights. All right? Oh, Jesus. All right, boys and girls. We're going to end it right there. All right? So let's get the hell out of here the right way. We're going to do this one with probably the first Sopranos of 2026. The Sopranos goodbye of 2026. Make sure you stay all the way till the end of the credits because we're going to play you a bonus one. You ready? I'll see you guys tomorrow and Saturday at the big show. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Later.
Why don't you get the fuck out of here? Come on. Get the fuck out. Go.
Come on, get the fuck out of here. Stop wasting my time.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out of town.
Get the fuck out of here.
We're not gonna get the fuck out of here. Why don't you get the fuck out of here before I shove your quotations book up your fat fucking ass? Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of
Features made before the... Now get the fuck out.